Hey guys, I'm Steve and welcome to the channel where we talk about the joys of stock market investing and long-term dividend gain. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. And if you're a returning subscriber, guys, welcome back. Guys, I want to talk a little bit about Elon Musk and a lot of the stuff in current events that have been circulating around with him. And a lot of people are trying to cancel a man, and they're saying a lot of crazy, nasty things about the guy. And I just wanted to give my opinion of a lot of things. Now, it's my opinion. I have no ill will against anybody else. And some of the stuff I'll talk about today will be touchy, but we can only deal, and give perspective from ourselves, from things we either went through or things that, how we see the world. So, let's respect everybody's opinion, especially if comments are made. First thing is, me personally, I like Elon Musk, and a lot of people do like him. He's very inventive. He has a lot of things that he's trying to contribute to society. And among that, he's just a very interesting person. But lately, guys, he's been caught up in a lot of, I guess his name's been up in a lot of drama as of late. And whether it's, the situation between him and Twitter, and now this so-called Fed investigation that, has supposedly been coming up. He's dealing with the stock price of Twitter. The stock price of Tesla dropping, as of now. So, the man got a lot on his plate. But the big thing I wanted to talk about today is, I just recently uploaded a video talking about the situation between him and the Ukrainian, the Ukrainian war. Whereas his Starlink company has been, in a humanitarian type of, played a humanitarian type role in supporting Ukraine, especially in the front lines in the war division with internet access. And he asked the Pentagon to start funding it because it was free. And he says, he just made a statement of, okay, look, I've been doing this for a while. It's been having a positive effect, and I can't do it forever. And I sympathize with the man. The man's running the business. He's doing all that. But what's cool about the situation, and with him having a Starlink set up and 20,000 terminals that allow internet access over there, the tides of war have changed significantly. So now it's become almost a necessity. And you see through, his Starlink company and the advancements in technology, guys, that, a small nation like Ukraine can be helped in fighting for their freedom, and shows really the resilience of the people. So I give the people props, But I saw something that was disturbing yesterday afternoon when I was out. And the man is getting death threats on Twitter after he made the announcement that, he can't fund this for long. The man didn't say directly, look, I'm going to cut it off tomorrow, or I'm going to just cut the internet thing off. And he went to the Pentagon and was like, okay, listen, can you fund this? Just pay the $140 million for the rest of the year. And I guess they'll come up with some type of situation, or they could just fund it at $400 million a year to help them, And a lot of people went crazy. On Twitter, it was going crazy. People was, sending them threats, saying crazy things about it. And, I was looking at some of the comments, right? And some of the comments some of the people were saying were really, really crazy, And it's like, sometimes when people speak, you can see the ignorance in what they say or what they don't know about a certain topic or a person. And it just, it's hard to ignore. The social media and the internet is a crazy place, My thing is this. The Twitter thing is all separate. Tesla is separate. They're all separate incidents. The political thing, they turned this thing into political. The man did a humanitarian effort, right? He provided humanitarian aid. Now, to most people, and this is why it gets a little testy for me, for most people, Sending humanitarian aid is what? Foods, supplies, shelter, clothing, and necessities that people that are usually caught in war, like normal people, non-soldiers and stuff like that, can still exist in somewhat of the terms, the devastating terms, but you can still keep people alive. And, you just show support. Country show support. That man sending that Starlink thing over there, you know what I mean? That's a hell of a type of humanitarian aid, if you really think about it, because that thing changed the tide of war. And it directly contributes to where they are right now with them fighting back. So that's a hell of a humanitarian aid. That's different than sending bottled water and rice and all this and clothing to other countries. Some of these countries haven't even really sent anything to Ukraine. So in my eyes, like, to talk bad about the man and threaten to kill him and stuff like that, man, that's some crazy stuff, bro. Come on. That's craziness. Now, outside of that, the Ukraine situation, I just wanted to tap on that. It's just like crazy how some people say stuff like, and like the man said on Twitter, like, hey, if I disappear, it was nice knowing you guys. I'm like, are you serious? Like, you can't play with people. But I mean, he's getting flack back on Twitter from people in the government. Oh, why'd you send it over here in the first place? And then sometimes when people need help and someone helps you, they can't keep helping you. You know what I mean? Because it doesn't help, and it doesn't help you in the long run. And it's kind of like, you can't bash the man for doing something, and then you see how effective it was. It's costing the man money. It's costing a lot of time. It's costing taxpayer dollars and stuff like that. I mean, somebody's paying for this. Nothing is free in life. So I just wanted to stop a little bit about that and just say how crazy it was talking, him talking about that situation. But yeah, guys, as far as the Twitter thing, that's going to take care of itself. The man said he wanted to, he going to pay for it, and the investigation, the only thing about that investigation, if that thing is true, because you ain't really heard that much about it no more, if the federal investigation is true about them investigating Elon because of the Twitter deal, he may lose some of the people that were supposed to be giving him money, some of his lenders. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times when you hear Fed investigation, a lot of people pull back. They don't want to, because they're like, oh, we don't want that investigation. A lot of people don't want stuff. When they hear investigation, they just don't want to be associated with it, especially if it's a big business. But, yeah, man. And then the situation with the stock, the Tesla stock is going to take care of itself. I mean, you can't control the stock market right now. You got a lot of different endeavors going on. We're in an economic situation. Tesla's overvalued, true. So are a lot of other stocks. It'll bottom itself out, But my only concern is how it affects all of this drama and how people react with the man. Will it affect his stock prices on, some of the other things? And like a lot of people it changes a lot of people's regards and attitude with how they feel about somebody. But he can't help that. But I mean, as far as, Elon personally, I mean, I think he tried to do a good thing. And I think he tried to, provide help. But a lot of stuff he's saying, like, getting into political stuff about the annexation of Russia and stuff like that, I think he should have stayed out of that. I'd have just supplied my services and then backed off. I did my part. But a lot of times, just having a normal conversation can go away when you're a person that has a lot of status, like Elon Musk. So in the future, I hope everything works out with him, and I hope he takes care of himself. But I mean, guys, man, this thing is crazy, man. I just never seen nothing like this where, like, you threatening somebody that's helping you. So, but yeah, I guess that's about it, man. I just wanted to chime in a little bit about that. Got me some new lighting. Hopefully it's not blinking in and out. My phone's not picking up dark spots, so I apologize for that in my past videos. But yeah, guys, as always, man, leave me a comment, man, because I mean, I briefly looked at the story and I'm just speaking, my opinion on the situation, but I want to hear some of you guys' comments. If he pulls that Starlink thing, would he be wrong? If it's a question about Tesla, or it was a question about Twitter or the investigation, man, just drop me a comment. Each one teach one. And we'll take it from there. Man, listen, you guys have been really subscribing. I appreciate you helping the channel grow and showing your support for me. As always, hit the like button. You know, subscribe. Comment. Always comment. And I'll see you guys in the next video. You guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend. And thank you so much. Take care.